Angel. This episode co-written by a dream team, Logan, Tim Minear and Joss Whedon, an embarrassment of riches. And directed by Michael Lang, a blast from the past. He directed 4 episodes of Buffy, Surprise, Band Candy, Bad Girls, and Pangs.
Whoa.
Um,
Some good
yep,
episodes there.
I know. And then never directed another episode of Buffy, but he directed 2 episodes of Angel. This one and the season premiere of season 2, and then never again. I don't know what's up with that dude, but he just
Is
went
that a
off and
good
did a.
one? Season 2
Uh,
premiere?
yeah, it's pretty good.
Hmm.
And then he went on to do a lot of college years, Dawson's Creek, and a ton of OC. So you got to give him that. So you must give him that.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
I don't want to wait. Is that show?
that's Dawson's Creek.
Oh, fucking hell. Gets California. California. God
Yeah,
damn it. That was embarrassing.
and of course, One Tree Hill is I don't want to be anything.
Oh, really? Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. That's hilarious. Wow. Wow. Is that it from this episode?
It is. Yeah, let's move on to. Wait, what are we talking? We're on Angel. Yeah, go. Screw out your
I
notes
know. Is
on
that it from
Angel.
I know from the director or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So by the way, 9 on IMDb, tied for second in the season with the last episode.
Nine. What do you mean 9? Oh,
9.0
I
rating.
thought you meant like 9 overall for the entire series. I was gonna say that's insane.
Oh, no,
But
tied second place. Tied second
yeah,
place with a 9 rating.
that
Crazy.
checks out.
You really like this one?
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I don't want to say that I dislike it, but some questionable decisions were made, I thought. But all right, so we go Faith and Angel. Angel gives up his bed to Faith, right? I guess I feel like I got a little confirmation this episode that Angel lives in that building where he does the
Yeah.
office.
That they definitely confirmed that he works upstairs and lives downstairs.
Okay, I was wondering, I was like, did I know that? I feel like no. That felt new
No,
to me.
at one point when Buffy is talking to him in his apartment, he sends Faith up a set of stairs, and the next time we see her, she's in the office, and Wesley walks in.
That's true, but I knew that even before that because Angel Wesley comes in and he's like, "Is Faith still here?" And Faith is like, "Yeah." Angel gave his bed up to Faith,
Right,
and I was like,
and
"Oh shit, the
that's
bed
a
must be here."
scene in the office.
Yeah, so I feel like that's when I put it together. But you're right, yeah. And so weird scene where Faith has a vision where she's beating up Angel with a stake. It's like
Yeah.
cut, beating him up. Pretty crazy, but all right. Uh, so Cordelia, great moment. We've got donuts in the office today. Who wants a donut? Angel, you want a donut? Wesley, we've got donuts. And Angel, he's excited because he's gonna give Faith some donuts. But Wesley, he's like, get that bitch out of here. She beat me up in the last episode. Don't you remember that? I by the way, I love this
I gotta
moment.
say, I sympathize with Wesley so much in this moment. Like, I get where
But
Angel's
Angel
coming
too.
from.
Angel
No,
too.
no, totally. I get where both of them are coming from completely. But
Yeah.
like, if I was Wesley, I would for sure think this was like incredibly insensitive on Angel's part.
Yeah, this is a betrayal, bro. What this is
Yeah.
crazy. But he's known Faith for a long time. He's trying to help her. He's not doing anything evil here. It's tough. It's tough. It's good stuff. But I love this part where Wesley says, "Have you developed a sweet fang?"
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I love any line like that where like they make it vampire-y. Like a normal thing, but you turn it vampire-y. And so Cordelia, great part here where she's like, Angel, we've got a lot of taxes that we got to pay, so can you sign this? And he's like, wait, oh no, I signed away your vacation. And then so she's like on vacation, but she doesn't leave, she doesn't go anywhere. She's in the rest of the episode, isn't she?
Is she?
Oh, is she gone? Maybe she's
Yeah, I
not.
feel like there's not much Cordelia in this episode.
Maybe that's the last we see her. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. So we go to a crime scene. By the way, I like every episode when, or in every episode that in every episode that it happens in, when I see guest starring Elizabeth Rome, I'm always like,
Oh
yes, hell
yeah,
yeah.
you pop for that?
Yeah, I'm always excited. It's only happened like
Nice.
5 times this season, so
No,
got
more than that.
6.
I don't know.
This is episode 19. There's no way she's been in. I don't even think she's been in a third of the episodes.
I'll here. You keep talking. I want to look
I
this up.
guess
It's
6. I would guess
interesting.
6 if I had to guess. But so yeah, Kate's here, and we meet this guy Kendrick. I feel like we haven't met this guy, and he's like, "Hey, Kate, how come at all?" It's fucking weird. He's like, "How come at all the supernatural ones you show up? Like, what do you know that I don't know?" Like he knows about all the supernatural crime scenes too. That was weird.
Oh yeah, that is true.
And he tells her, he's like, "You're like Scully." And but I thought this was pretty funny writing, actually.
The
Like,
great line. I loved this.
yeah, it's hilarious because I don't even know these characters, but he's like, "You're like Scully." I think I don't even know if I'm getting it right when I say it right now.
Yeah.
But he's like, "You're like Scully," and she's like, Scully was the one who didn't know anything." And he's like, well, "Yeah, but she
No,
was the
Scully.
woman,
She said Scully was the skeptic.
the skeptic." And he's like, "But she was the woman, right?"
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, he's only comparing her to
Logan.
them because it's the woman.
Logan, this is Kate's 8th episode.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. She's in episodes 2, 4, 5, 6, 11, 14, 15, now 19. You're just feeling that because we haven't seen her in a few weeks.
We take like 3-4 episode breaks every now and then. It's pretty inconsistent.
You don't like that?
No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, I need a lot of Kate in my life. We only have 3 regulars. I need something. But anyway, I thought that was funny. Scully and Mulder thing there. She doesn't know. Like he's just comparing the woman to the woman. But anyway, so Angel shows up. He's like, "Faith, I got some donuts." And Faith, by the way, has a knife, but it's not her old knife. I have a question. Who has that knife? Where is that knife? Do we know?
Probably the Watchers Council, maybe.
Does that ever come back, the knife?
I don't remember.
I was like, I kind of wanted to go back and like
I
figure it
bet
out.
I bet it does. I bet it does, and I'm just not remembering it.
Yeah, I don't know like what like the last shot of the knife was. Like what like where did that go? I don't know, but I'm interested. It was such a cool fucking knife. But anyway, what was that, the Bridge of Spies episode where she gets the knife?
Yes, yeah.
And then they pin the thing, and then Buff they pin like the
Bridge of
creature to the wall
Spies
because they cut those little crabs come out of the box, right?
Yeah.
And she throws it at the thing on the wall, and Buffy's like, "Mine, my knife." And
Choices is the name of that episode.
no, I would not have ever guessed that. I would have guessed
Yeah.
Bridge of Spies. I don't know. But Lila's back. Well, everybody's back. Lee's back. He's got a thing around his neck from the last episode where Angel smashed or where
Yeah, I
Faith
like that you
smashed
don't
his head.
see him. You don't see him the whole scene. You think it's just one-on-one between Lila and Lindsay. And at the end of it goes to him going like, "Yeah, fuck her."
I like that too. And so by the way, they say Faith is at Angel's. How do they know that?
Boy.
Like, can they see in the windows or something? They're just like, "Yeah, Faith is over there standing at Angel's." It's like, what?
Maybe they got a tracking device on Faith.
Yeah, I guess so. That was weird to me though.
Yeah.
But whatever. So Faith, she's like really tortured. She's like having visions about Alan Finch whenever she killed him. And she's like, "Oh, I can't get over it. That was so sad." This whole episode's about how she has to like come to terms with all the evil she's done, all the bad shit. She's got to move on from that.
To be honest, it's kind of another addiction metaphor.
I know when you were talking about that, I was like, "This is that's the same thing over there."
Yeah.
But whatever. Cut to a bar. Wesley, he's got so pissed off at Angel that he went to go drink his sorrows away.
It looked like the bar that Ethan and Giles drink in Sunnydale in A New Man. And I was like, I'm calling bullshit on this bar.
At least it wasn't the Bronze. That would have been insane. What if that's where he met Willow? It was a crossover, and he was like, "Oh my god, my new wife, Willow."
Oh, wow.
And then they had a spinoff. That'd be good, the Willow and
I would watch the fuck out of that.
But he's playing darts, actually. He's not just drinking,
Yeah.
he's just throwing darts.
It's to set up his great dart throw later.
That was so random that came
It's
together.
not though. It's not. They set it up, bro.
No, that's what I mean. It's like we don't really do that in other episodes where we set up like a talent, but then it like comes together at the end of the episode. Like it's unique to this episode, kind of. It was weird.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, he's great at darts. But then the council guys show up and they're like, "Hey, Wesley, come we'll let you back in the council if you help us get Faith." And they give him that syringe, and he's like, "All right, fine, I'll help you guys." And go back to Faith. She's like making herself at home, right? She's making some popcorn, and Angel's like, "Faith, you gotta come to terms with everything."
She goes, "How does this work?" And he goes, "You got to come to," he gives her this whole speech, and then I meant the microwave.
Yeah. Oh, click popcorn. Whatever.
No.
And so great moment here where Faith is like, "Oh, and Buffy, I hurt Buffy because of her boyfriend." I actually hated the line from Angel, like, "Oh, we about Faith, me and you, we never hooked up." Like that was kind of weird, just to set up the big moment where she's like, "No, new
Yeah, I know.
boyfriend."
Like
But
Angel just cannot possibly believe that Buffy could have a boyfriend.
yeah, but I like how I liked in the moment how nonchalant she dropped it in his face. I thought he was gonna realize then she had a boyfriend, but then they go the extra mile by having the extra lines.
Yeah.
But whatever, whatever. He realizes and he's like, "Oh no, the boyfriend." Go to Wolfram and Hart, right? And he met Riley, or he at least saw him. Remember that episode where he came to Sunnydale and saw them outside? And he was like, "Who the fuck is
Yeah,
that guy?"
that's right.
I forgot when that was, but it was some episode. And then so we go to Wolfram and Hart. They're like
That
trying
was
to
that was Pangs.
okay, yeah. They're like they're recruiting somebody like help us get Faith. You don't know who they're talking to, and or you think they're I don't know who you're supposed to think. I feel like you're supposed to think they're talking to Wesley. Like Wesley agreed. And now they're giving him the rundown or something. Maybe. But then they cut and it's like a demon, like a purple demon with a bunch
It's
of
like a
eyes.
rabid weirdo.
Yeah. I liked it. It looked like they just put a helmet on him, like a mask on him, like they made a thing with like extra eyes on the side, like a prosthetic thing, and just put it on his head, which was I thought pretty cool. But they oh, she's eating her popcorn, watching TV,
Oh
right?
yeah, she's flipping through the channels.
Yeah. What do I
See
want to
some,
watch?
she passes by a Superman cartoon, and I was like, "Wow!" And later, Joss Whedon directions Justice League.
A little bit, half of it.
Yeah.
But I thought she passed by the Skinamarink cartoon. I thought it was the cartoon from Skinamarink.
Oh yeah, it could have been, man.
but but then the demon drops in, right? And Faith stabs it with a knife. She's always got a knife in her hand. It's crazy. And then she drops the knife. She always has the knife and then gives up the knife. It always happens in every episode. And she like has PTSD, like, oh no, when I stabbed Alan Finch. And so knife, drop the knife. And Buffy, that Buffy shows up like immediately. You're just like, oh my god, Buffy's here. Crazy. She's like,
did you see Geller's name in the credits?
nope.
Oh, so this was like a surprise.
Huge surprise. No, I did not
Wow.
see it in the credits. And usually I try to pay attention. I feel like I just saw Rome. I was like, "Yup, we're set the episode. I'm good to go." Stop paying attention to the credits. Uh, is it Rome or Rom? I always forget.
I think it's Rome.
Okay. The so Buffy comes down the stairs and she's like, Giles said that you got attacked by Faith, so I'm here to help you. But then it's really because of like Angel's like, you just want vengeance because of Faith. She had sex with your boyfriend. And the crazy moment here from Faith, I actually really liked it. Buffy's like, I'm gonna beat you to death. And Faith is like, go ahead. I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god, it's just so sad.
I know.
But also, I thought that was great there. She's good. She's good in this episode. I mean, she's good every episode. But
Dushku.
Dushku, yeah. But like all these people, never mind, never mind. I guess not everybody, but they've all got little like franchises we could cover.
What do you
Uh,
mean?
well, she's in Bring It On. Well, she's also in Wrong Turn, isn't she? We could do Wrong
Yeah,
Turn.
there you go.
We could do Dushku December. It hasn't even happened yet. You want to do it? Dushku December. Let's abandon Christmas movies.
Wait, we can't. We can't. We have to do at least the bonus. I would love to shoot December.
Next year, Dushku December. But so Buffy's there, and but so Faith like leaves, and Buffy follows her up on the roof, right?
Wait. Yeah. That's right.
Oh no, first I think like Wesley shows up. I don't know.
I don't remember the order of things, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Wesley shows up. He has the syringe, and he's like gonna fight them, and then I don't know. Everything happens at once. I feel like everybody shows up. There's a lot of action. We get a helicopter in this episode on the roof.
Yeah.
There's like a big shootout with a helicopter.
Helicopter
awesome.
budget. Fucking Angel just jumps on a fucking helicopter. It rules.
He's like Jeff Probst, am I right? In those
Yeah.
early Survivor seasons.
Yeah.
Riding on the side of a helicopter.
Yeah. I want to see Angel on a speedboat coming towards New York.
Past the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
Give it a salute. I think we do that once,
I
maybe.
think you're right.
Oh my goodness. Uh, yeah. So great
I'm due.
moment.
I'm due. I may need to rewatch Survivor soon.
Rewatch it or watch the new seasons.
I
Like
don't care
jump
about the
back
new
on board.
seasons. No. Rewatch the first 40.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, the you should just get Nathaniel, pick back up with Fiji.
I would love to. There's no way.
Yeah, he wouldn't do it.
You can't even get in touch with him anymore, you know? He's like got his
Nathaniel?
lady. Yeah, he's entrenched in Chicago right now.
What does that mean? Can he get on a Zoom call with you and talk about Survivor Fiji?
I don't see it happening.
Uh, I'd love it. That'd be awesome.
I have reached out to Henry about coming on for Bond next year, though.
Wow, I would love nothing more. But I keep forgetting
Hmm.
it's the Pierce ones. Like I want to go right to Craig.
No,
But
the Pierce ones are fun as hell, dude. And there's so many actors that later became hugely famous and shit.
Halle Berry.
Yep.
Oh man. All right, so we go to a weird moment here. I didn't really understand this. Leslie, our main man, Leslie at Wolfram and Hart, way better than Lee, if you ask me. He said he has a picture of Angel, and he takes it
Wait, who's
to
Leslie?
what's his name?
It's Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay. I think I was mixing Lindsay and Wesley. If they had a baby,
Oh,
it'd be
okay.
Leslie. Lindsay, our main man. He has a picture of Angel and he takes it to Kate and he's like, "Hey, Faith is staying with this guy." Does he know that Kate knows Angel? It's just like lucky that they know each other.
No, of course he knows that Kate knows Angel. Like Angel's a major player now, so they keep
Hmm.
tabs on Angel. They know what's going on with him.
Okay, okay. All right. So now if Kate has that information, what's she gonna do with it? Who knows? I don't know. And go back to just like the rooftop battle, I guess. Angel jumps through the ceiling and onto the helicopter. You ever see those
Yeah.
pictures where it's like a shark jumps out of the water onto the helicopter? It's like that kind of. Angel
Yeah.
jumps through the ceiling, through like the glass
A
ceiling
skylight. Yeah.
onto the helicopter. It's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's probably the best thing I've ever seen. At least on Angel, but probably ever. But anyway, it's cool. So then they land the helicopter, and I guess we found out what she does, right? She arrests him. She's like, "Put your hands behind your back, Angel. If you're not going to give up the information about Faith." And so we take him in, and everybody just follows him. Everybody like caught up with him. It got to the like Buffy's just there, and Wesley. Everybody's just there.
Yeah.
Pretty weird. I thought, but whatever. Like who drove them, or I don't know. But anyway, so we go and who's there?
Oh, Faith. I like, but
Faith
you
is
know
there.
what? Before Faith shows up, fucking Kate says she's gonna put Angel in a cell facing the sun. She says
Oh
it's
wow.
gonna come up in four. Like Kate is willing to let Angel die in the next 4 hours. Like Kate is no longer Team Angel.
I don't think she was serious.
It sounded pretty serious to me, man.
What is he gonna be
Like
dead the next episode then?
no. Once Faith shows up, that like gets Angel off,
Oh
you
okay.
know.
Yeah.
But like
They have a cell facing the sun.
evidently,
Like that's crazy. Like with no top. What does that mean?
maybe like a barred window.
I'm sure they all do, but one like extra, like sun hits extra hot. This
Yeah,
place.
like it hits it first.
Oh wow. I think it should hit your cell last. You have to hear everybody enjoy the sun, knowing that it's gonna be your demise. How's that?
I love that. That's like real supervillain brain.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone's like, "Yay, sun!" And he's like over there, like, "Oh no, it's coming." uh,
Is that every morning if you listen really closely to
it's like
prison
you live in Lego
station
Movie
wide,
World.
it's just a bunch of hardened criminals saying, "Yay, son!"
It is like a Lego Gotham City. It's like a Lego version of Gotham. Oh
It's
man.
so funny.
So a horrible moment at the end of the episode where Buffy is like, I gotta say, Angel, it sucked seeing you with Faith. And Angel's like, Buffy, it's not always about you. And she's like, oh, and he's like, you only came here for vengeance. You don't even care about, you didn't come here to see if I was safe. I'm in danger every day. If you cared about that, you'd check on me more. You just care that it was Faith that was involved and she was with your boyfriend. And then, which is all facts. He's like, he's going so hard there. And she's like, oh yeah, well, I love my new boyfriend. And not only that, but it's way new for me
Something we've never once heard her tell him.
because I trust him for once. And that's like a new feeling I've never had before. And then what he says to her, the last thing he says to her up to this point, I don't know if they're gonna see each other again. I hope so. But he says the last word he says to her, this makes me sad, Daniel. He says, go. That's so like I was bummed that they had like that dumb reunion episode for no reason. Like that was stupid. This is even more stupid because it's like it's real. Like what is going on here? What was the point of this? I thought it was so stupid. She's just like bragging about her new boyfriend and why does she feel like she can say that she's upset with about the Faith and Angel thing?
I feel I now have to tell you that Angel's on Buffy next week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, because you're acting like they're never gonna see each other again.
Well, I like to play these episodes like it's one at a time. Like like that's why we're doing it. Like
No,
so I like to
get it, yeah.
react like so in the moment, you know, makes it a lot of fun. But I was so fucking sad. Yeah, I hated it. Like honestly, I did not like this episode after that. Like we were like fine the rest of the way, and then it was like the last 5 minutes we just destroy everything
Angel
about them.
punches Buffy.
He punches Buffy. I forgot about that.
Face says, "Get out of my city."
Flat out. That was actually awesome. She's like, yeah, he says like not in my city or something. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
She says like he's like, you only came for vengeance, and she's like, so what? And he's like, not in my city. Pretty cool. Yeah, he flat out punched her. Like they got in a fight and he punched her in the face. It was crazy. I hated it though. But anyway, so cut to Faith in her cell, and Angel's talking to somebody, Wesley, I think. And he's like, I think that Faith can be redeemed or something. I don't know.
And by the way, the more we talked about it, the more I realized Cordelia is not in the rest of the episode.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know what I thought was going on. They couldn't pay for it. They're like, we got Buffy, let's cut Cordelia out. We don't want to have a scene with them together because then they have to like acknowledge that we have to have a whole catch up scene. Like, oh, hey, Buffy, hey, Cordelia. I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
I'll tell you what, Whedon wrote this episode, and Whedon had some weird shit going on behind.
Whedon wrote this episode.
He co-wrote it with Tim Minear.
Oh wow.
And Whedon always had weird shit with Charisma Carpenter. Like that is one of the biggest things people talk about. Like when people talk about what a bad guy Joss Whedon was. Yeah. Like he was shitty to Charisma Carpenter. And so him writing her out of a random episode that's important, like 2 minutes into it, that like maybe people are actually gonna watch because Buffy shows up, feels a little weird to me.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't even know he wrote it, but I mean it's funny the scene where she leaves. Like I think that they did a good job where it's like Faith. No,
she's. I think she's really funny in her one scene, but yeah, she just disappears.
Yeah, and she's like passing out the donuts, and it's weird. Like I feel like we just like follow Cordelia like doing like tasks in the office though for a little while, don't we? She's just like, oh, I'm gonna check the filing cabinet. Now I'm gonna walk over and do this. And it's like she's just like walking around doing nothing for like 30 seconds before the crew shows up. That was a weird vibe to start the episode.
I don't know. All right.
Yeah. It's next time you watch this episode, check it out.
Okay.
But yeah, is that the episode? Did we do
the episode? Yeah. What do you give it?
I'll give it a 3.
I'll give it 4.
Wow. So I feel like you liked both of these more than I did this week.
Yeah.
My MVP has got to be Angel for this episode. He was awesome and he was sad. He did have a great reaction oh, by the way, I love the end where Wesley comes in and he's like, I saw Buffy you just left. You want to like go after her or something? And he's like, yeah. And then he just like sits
Yeah.
there and it's like, God damn it, Angel. I really love the Angel character. I've come to
Oh,
love
that's
the Angel
nice.
character.
That's great.
Yeah, he's one of my faves. But anyway.
I feel like you connect with him weirdly.
Well, he's like I don't know, not super, but he's like consistent. I feel like I understand him a little bit.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't
interesting.
really connect with him. I'm not like Angel that much. I could hit a punching bag way better. Am I right, guys?
Fuck yeah, bro.
But who's your MVP? That's not Angel.
I think it's Faith.
Face. Yeah,
No, you
she's
know
good.
what? You know what? I'm gonna take this a step further. I'm gonna say Wesley.
I fucking knew you were gonna do that.
I love Wesley.
Have you ever? Wesley is like Buffy season 1 with me. I was just like MVP Buffy. You're just picking Wesley for every episode. I feel
All
like.
right, fine. I'll go with Faith.
You don't have to switch it. I feel like I literally picked Buffy every episode in season 1. Like you don't
did?
have to change it. I think I
Okay.
was like 12 for 12 or whatever the episode count is.
Listen, there's 3 regulars on Angel. There's gonna be a lot of Wesley MVPs.
I think I've gotten Angel a lot this season. Angel has definitely been my MVP of Angel so far. And
Yeah.
I feel like Kate's gotten it actually 2 or 3
Yeah,
times.
for sure.
When Kate's in it, she's good. But anyway, LVP, I've got to go Buffy and Summers. I'm so sorry, but
I was
sorry.
also gonna do that.
Yeah, it's
Good for you.
not great. But okay.
All right, you can pop
Patreon.
this.
Yeah,
I
right.
got 5x5 number 1, Prodigal number 2.
That's right.
You can pop this right between those.
Right between those.
Mhm.
That's crazy. So you have it number 2. I put it all the way down here at number 9. I put it between The Ring. I like The Ring more than this, that fighting episode. And
Yeah.
I've Got You Under My Skin. I don't even remember what that was, but I probably like this more.
That's the Exorcist episode.
Yeah, I like this more. That's good. That's a fun episode a little bit, but this is better. But
Okay.
yeah. Angel, by the way, we've shit on it a lot of season 1, and it's like a little aimless for a lot of it, but I'm looking I'm pretty into half these episodes, so pretty good.
And I think 5x5 and Sanctuary really represents the beginning of Angel proper.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
it's I'm definitely way more into it than I was like 4 or 5 episodes ago.
yeah, that's awesome. Okay,
all right,
yeah,
so Patreon.
do Patreon
before we do what's next. We do all right, so Josh Merlis says Buffy. I like how in this difficult moment, Oz needs to contemplate the string cheese incident. What is that?
You know, okay, so the string cheese incident is a shitty jam band, as all jam bands are shitty. No, that's not true, but most are. So there's a scene in the episode. It's when he runs into Tara, okay? Where remember you said he's just like randomly in a hallway at the college?
Yeah, he's like looking at billboards or something.
Exactly. He's looking at a cork board of like flyers, and the shot starts, and it's just a flyer for a string cheese incident concert, and it looks like Oz is staring directly at it and like thinking.
Yeah. I don't know. There's one moment where he's like, I had to sell my Coldplay album, or I had to sell
Radiohead. Don't you dare fucking mess up Coldplay for Radiohead. What the fuck?
A lot of people would say Coldplay tried to rip off Radiohead, probably, right?
Yeah, I think people
They tried to be the new Radiohead.
Yeah, they
I'm
did
sorry, I did that.
Radiohead for the masses.
Oh wow, listen to you.
Mhm.
Wow. You're not a Coldplay guy?
I like
You don't
Coldplay,
like
okay,
Viva La
but they're
Vida?
no, I actually do like Viva La Vida. I just think they're like not even remotely in the same universe as Radiohead.
That's fair. Did he dated Taylor Swift, right? The Radiohead or Coldplay guy?
I would love it if Tom York dated Taylor Swift.
I got him confused. I'm sorry.
I don't think so. He dated Pal. He was married to Paltrow.
Oh, look it up. I feel like maybe they might have. I hope Radiohead didn't date Taylor because he's a creep. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought he was gonna say this the cheese theory, string cheese theory. Is that a thing?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my goodness, that probably sounds stupid.
There's string theory. That's like a
Oh
form
my god. I'm canceling the podcast. The string cheese theory. All right. He says, love Willow's coat in the full moon scene. I don't even remember that. MVP Willow. You guys, I don't know. This show's really good. I feel like it's getting too good. Is that a thing?
This is coming from a man. I used to watch Buffy episodes and he'd be in the same room as me, ignoring the episode on his fucking computer.
Yeah, it's crazy
Yeah.
how that'll happen. That's amazing, though. Saying that with this episode, I love it. I fucking love it. The coat. What's the coat that he was talking about?
Wait, what was the line? I think I missed that.
Love Willow's coat in the full moon scene. She goes outside. I guess she's wearing a cool coat.
Oh, it is a nice coat. I do kind of remember it. It had a good collar.
I like to think it's the coat with all the buckles that guy was wearing to get away from the Bulldogs dog.
You mean Bobby the Brain Heenan?
Yeah, it's that coat.
Yeah.
And then he says, Angel, that bro dude at Wolfram and Hart is hilarious. Lindsay. By the way, he Lindsay looks like the guy he looks like Strom from Saw, the guy from Gilmore Girls.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. They both
he's
have
got
kind of
the same
gravelly
face
voices too.
structure, the same eyes, the same haircut. They're the same guy, I feel like. But he says,
I'll tell you one thing that's different is that the dude who plays Strom is much taller.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, yeah, this guy's like, he looks like he's like Chris Jericho or something. Is Chris Jericho tall? I don't know.
Jericho's taller than this guy. This guy's a shrimp, dude.
He said, I just crack up when he's on screen. The one who went to meet Kate. Oh, yeah, we got that. This altercation between Buffy and Angel was perfectly set up and executed. Everyone is right, and everyone is being an asshole. And Angel punched Buffy in the face. What? Also, Faith, put those lips away. Whoa, what are
you? Josh, you horny for Faith? What's going on?
Oh, nobody ordered a fantastic set of proofy sleeping bags to curl up into. Oh, wow. So right. He does. So he's legit. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know it was going to go like the extra mile with the next sentence there. Wow. He says, geez. So,
geez, yeah.
So he loves douche. He would love Dushku December, probably.
He would, yeah. He would revel in Dushku December.
You could come on for Dushku December.
Oh, I would love nothing.
It'd be too horny of an episode.
Yeah, that might be tough. Logan.
Thanks, Josh.
Logan, next week on Buffy, we have an episode called The Yoko Factor.
The Yoko? Are you serious?
Yeah, The Yoko Factor.
Well, the only thing I think of with Yoko is that Beetle, right?
Do you think that Yoko Ono was a member of the Beatles?
I'll be honest. I don't know. No, though. Yoko Ono was the woman, right? Wait, who was the woman? Tell me, explain it to me. There's a woman that one of them married, right? But then she, like, everybody hated her because she got, she like was like a bitch and got involved. Logan explains the Beatles.
I want the whole audio book. Yes, Yoko Ono was married to John Lennon, and she, a lot of people said around that time that she broke up the Beatles. But there were a lot of things going on.
Right. So, but there's also a Beatle that's like not really a Beatle, right?
I think you're talking about Pete Best.
No, I'm not.
Original drummer that they replaced with
Ringo Name the other ones. I think I'm getting her confused with somebody else.
I want you to try to name the Beatles.
Paul, John, and then I would have said Yoko Ono. I think. No, there's another one. I can't think of their name.
George Harrison and Ringo Starr.
Oh, Ringo. I thought I was thinking of Ringo. Ringo's actually a part of the band.
Yes.
Okay, Ringo's good. Okay. Wow. I forgot what even got it. Oh, the Yoko. So it's so the Yoko. So this is gonna be. Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah.
I, I'm a genius. Holy shit.
Are you?
All right, Willow gets a girlfriend, right? And she breaks
Kara?
up the Scooby Gang. She's the Yoko Ono. This is the Yoko. She's the Yoko. It's the Yoko factor.
Okay. Interesting.
She breaks up the fucking Scooby Gang. Wow, this is crazy. I didn't see the demise happening this soon. But next week we're not gonna have any more Scooby Gang. That's upsetting. But also Angel shows up, you said. So what does that have to do with anything?
No, to be honest, that's sort of off to the side of what the title's about.
Oh, weird. Okay. All right,
Um,
so what's next?
uh, an Angel. Next on Angel is called Warzone.
Oh wow, they get an early copy of Call of Duty Warzone.
Wow,
They
great
go scope
stuff.
out the maps. Have a great time.